everyone, I'm Museum Associate Joanna Abijaoude, and for today's unboxing we're going to be looking at some outrageous headwear by the Mad Hatter of Chicago, Best Ben. Here's a sneak peek. Benjamin Greenfield and his sister Bessie began the Best Ben millinery line with their first shop in Chicago in 1919. And at first the hats were a little bit tame, but as you can see here, into the 1940s they became increasingly elaborate. We're going to start with, admittedly, my favorite one in our collection, and it was made between 1959 and 1961, and we know that because the rhinestone base here was really typical of Best Ben's designs for that time. These hats were an investment piece for clients. You can see it's made with rhinestones and this really luxurious velvet. This particular model has not been identified in any of the company's archives. It could have been a special request from the client. It's clear that Best Ben hats were not for the shy. Can you imagine walking around in this creation and the movement you would have had? We mentioned that Best Ben is known for unusual trimmings. I want to welcome you to Swan Lake. Let's talk about materials. I know in our previous example we talked about our luxurious velvet. Here we just have some plastic and synthetic embroidery, so this one is a little bit more kitsch. Best Ben hats were often designed with popular culture, current events, or holidays in mind, so perhaps this was somebody's charming Easter chapeau. To help us date these pieces, we consulted with the Chicago History Museum's Best Ben archive, and that's a really great example of collaborating with our colleagues to share information. We were able to date this to circa 1959 or later because of these Asian figurines. Best Ben hats continued to be popular throughout the 1970s. A few of the famous patrons were Marlene Dietrich, Hedda Harper, Lucille Ball, Elizabeth Taylor, and Judy Garland. Isn't it exciting to see what happens when there are no inhibitions with design? We hope you enjoyed these flamboyant Best Ben creations, and we'll see you next time.